ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X. Time of recording is 12:13 a.m., Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. I figured I'd do something a little different this time, folks. For one, I have a controller inbound. It is not here yet, and as such, I will not be disrespecting your eyes with any stick drift nonsense. So that's just not gonna happen. Till that gets here, it should be here in the next couple of days. At least for the moment, PS5 content is a no-go unless I'm playing something that doesn't have a need for the right analog stick, which is practically nothing. But when we last left off, we had finally managed to recruit our dear doctor, Mort Solus. With his ability to help us stop the collectors, as well as learn a few more things about what they are, why they are, and how they function. On top of being able to upgrade our squad's capabilities, gear and all. Now we're just in the process of continuing on to build the rest of our team and take this fight to the collectors. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube, both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. Now, in terms of... Well, 1 second.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Yeah,
that's it for now.
See you, Commander.
In terms of the standard order of my Let's Plays, usually this would be Dark Souls 3. But I'm thinking about switching it up a bit as I go. That way I'm not giving you all an exact sequence of things. It'll of course be like since this Let's Play is going now, I'm going to finish it out 6 episodes naturally. I'm not going to stop the number of episodes and whatnot I give you per Let's Play. They'll be the size they need to be, as well as the amount they need to be, respectively. Just not necessarily the exact same Let's Play in the exact same consistent order all the time. Okay. Once again, give you folks the details for the codices, or rather for your own codex. Corliss. A garbage scout with the climate was how one Citadel Council member described Corliss at the turn of the century, and even ever since then, the Corliss Tourist Bureau has been attempting to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked, though they have tried to call it the recycling center of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure that Corliss' image is permanently stained. Corliss' biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junk spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, sorry about that. It is still a dirty business that chokes Corliss' sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and a scavenger underclass round out the spectacle of urban decay. Travel advisory. Corliss ranked second in murder per capita in terminus systems and in first in off-world murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. 3,800,000,000. Jesus. Founded in 1781. Okay. Capital Choqual is disputed. 1.5 Earth years of orbital period. That's interesting. Once we land, we should get another codex about the planet itself. Dr. Solus. Zaid. You fellas mind? Alright, he's got Incinerate, Explode and Flame, damages the health and armor of anyone nearby. Cryoblast, Snap freezes your targets. It's basically the cold version of Incinerate without damage. Solarian Scientist strengthens Morton's combat skills, weapon damage, health, and shields. And then his Neuroshock for later. Cripple an organic enemy with pain. So we'll up his passives, 6% health, shields, and weapon damage. Toward Morton's tinkering with weapons, drugs, and technology increases his health, weapon damage, and the strength of his shields. And then we up Incinerate. Not overly worried about Cryoblast. So what I'll do, I'll evolve Incinerate from either Heavy Incinerate, this advanced plasma round melts or burns nearly anything it touches. It's the strong Incinerate, or an Incineration Blast. Now, Incinerate already covers a slight distance of 1.2 meters, so long as there's something in that radius, it's catching fire. But this splash zone on this plasma round is increased, allowing you to scorch multiple targets 3 meters out. I'll add to his passives. 12% for everything. Zaid, level 4 disruptor ammo. From heavy disruptor ammo, which is basically heavy overload in the form of ammo. This ammunition's electromagnetic properties can cause synthetics to critically overload and explode. Or squad disruptor. Entire squad gains the squad disruptors and the disruptor ammo's effects, allowing you to catch synthetics in deadly crossfire. Remember, level 3 overheats weapons as well.
The dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Canned orders over loudspeaker. Classy.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Classy. Thank you, Zaid. Now, your ammo types, they don't work on heavy weapons, but they don't really need it either, so.
Rearming.
It is what it is. Alright, Zaid, let's go. And his sniper rifle is perfect for cracking shields, so now it's even more dangerous. Am I waiting on anything? No. Let's upgrade my singularity. Those are some pretty numbers. Small / simple, but effective. It's the whole, you don't have high numbers, so every number matters even more so kind of thing. It's like if any of you folks ever played, well, no, that wouldn't entirely work. I was gonna say XCOM, but if you played XCOM 2 after a while, depending on the difficulty and the upgrades you have going, you can end up with a lot of health. So I'll say Aliens Dark Descent, those health bars. You don't have much to it, but because of that, that means each one is extremely valuable. Alright, sis, boom, bye.
Lookout position. Equipped for combat.
Alright. We'll deal with that then.
We'll stay close.
Bye now.
Hit! Killed that one.
Yep, still didn't do what I wanted it to do. It was too far here instead of closer, so he couldn't get pulled out. What's up?
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... You son of a bitch.
Suck it up, soldier. I've seen worse.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't berserkers. Not at range. You're mercs. Or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
You'll learn people have quite an interesting habit of talking to me.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
Not gonna lie, by the sound of it, sounds like clones again. But it also sounds like they're not really there, so they use them for target practice, and I guess it's fine. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to feel about it. If they're sentient in some way, well, then you know how it needs to go. But if they're not, it's like... But at the same time, that's an extremely gray area. You would need target practice. That's why you set up targets, but I get it. You know, he said live target practice and all of that, but yeah, I don't know.
What's he talking about?
Jador runs a Blue Suns outlier, and she's making Krogan for an army. But they all come out crazy, tough as hell, but just insane.
Doesn't make sense. Breeding facility's too expensive, not worth the cost.
I don't know. I just point and shoot and bank my credits. Maybe there's something better in the labs.
We'll determine that. But
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
it's interesting. If you had renegade points and you went the renegade path, he would have sent them smack into a group blind. They would never have seen the Krogan.
Have you seen Okir? Does he know about all of this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
If they don't,
What's Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
That's part of your problem. You didn't anticipate the possibility of incursions. Stupid. You anticipated the possibility of a space battle, not a ground one.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
He just about pissed himself.
Some people need a heavy hand. Come on. Our
Real talk.
warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
You should just be glad my heavy hand didn't come with a bullet.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
Get over here, Morton. Well, we'll do it once it's over. Morton started it.
What's on your head? Stay sharp.
I would never have guessed I ate. Burn. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Same place he went. Now, like I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted.
Freedom, known as the Starcraft Cemetery, Corliss was the regional toxic junkyard for centuries. Ships reaching astronautical near-death at connecting mass relays were sent to Corliss, stripped of every useful component, then dumped planetward to clear shipping lanes. Currently, Corliss hosts numerous merc factions, such as the Blue Suns, rumored to be using downed ship fossils to test advanced munitions. Massive gun batteries threaten anyone attempting planetfall, with minimal defenses against ground attack. Because ancient volcanism greenhoused the planet, Corliss was too hot and CO2 rich to develop a biosphere, despite the abundant lakes that could have sponsored the development of life. Now cool enough for protected habitation, but too scorching for anyone but extremophiles and mercenaries seeking secrecy, Corliss supports numerous Krogan outposts. The Krogan have therefore seeded Corliss with hardy Varen, often kept as warhounds. Varen live primarily on a diet of geophagous vermin and each other.
Well, there we go.
Immediately
Perfect.
founded by notorious Batarian slaver Solum Dalsera, the Blue Suns began as a Skillian Verge protection racket, providing genuine protection from slavers and pirates. Eventually captured by the Systems Alliance Navy, Dalsera beat almost 24 charges to be convicted on a single count of conspiracy. The slaver benefited from the tutelage of cellmate and brilliant con artist Bernard Legit's Ledger. Upon release 5 years later, Dalsera incorporated Blue Suns as a legal security agency. Today, the Blue Suns boast a galaxy-wide force of Batarians, Turians, humans, and Krogan. Each deployment is backed by a logistics corps, selling everything from heavy weapons to shaving cream. Despite claims that Blue Suns sells its captives as slaves, no Blue Suns employee has ever been convicted on such charges. Many Blue Suns members sport the company logo in tattoo form, removed during assignments and reapplied at mission end.
I mean, let's keep it real. That last part kind of clarifies everything else. So yeah, I mean, there's claims that Blue Sun sells its captives as slaves, but no Blue Suns employees ever been convicted or on such charges. But they have tattoos that they remove that prove that they were Blue Suns, when they're working, and then they get them back when it's over. No, we don't deal in slaves. We deal in exports. Yeah, exports.
Lead the way.
Be right
Taking
there.
cover.
Stay there. Okay, I thought that was a group ahead.
Sit down.
You. Once you burn, he'll run into it.
Killed that one.
Yes, sir. Stay there, Zaid.
On my way.
Got no shield.
up Zaid's passives.
Firing an impact shot. Lock and load.
But I needed that disruptor ammo. The ability to overheat your enemy's weapons is golden. I don't know if I ever described metagel in this game, but in this game, you have to recollect metagel. It's just the same way I described heavy weapons in this game. Which is to say, if you use heavy weapon ammo, they don't give you more at the end of the mission. Well, at the end of the mission, they might give you a little bit so your heavy weapon has something. And they might give you 1 or 2 metagel, but no, you have to actually collect most of what you use. See? You don't need to hit their shields with overload to hit their shields. Whoa, what was that? Yep. Damn. Zaid's down. Really, Morton? Really? Genius level thinking. Genius level thinking. I thought you were STG there, guy. That was almost bad.
Right behind you.
Bye now.
Got your back.
We'll stay close.
Oh, there's nothing like biotics. Space wizardry is always the business. Come on now. I'm like, I saw it. Let me have it.
Gotcha.
Not a problem.
Code 6 off-world presence shift fire from the Krogan hostiles in the compound. Okay. Hard to fight with weapons that don't work home.
Firing concussive shot.
Now, here's this part right here, okay? Now, I only make it a point to mention something because at this moment, if your desire is not to move forward yet, if you want to look for ammo or go pick up anything you left, that health pack that I picked up earlier, if you didn't get it, you can get it now if you want to, whatever. Once you talk to the Krogan, this area that we've moved through is off limits. You won't be coming back here.
Different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
That thing's only a week old.
Well.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed. even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
Interesting.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
That means it's somebody that you do not respect in the slightest bit. If anything, it's somebody whose respect is actually going in the opposite direction. You're effectively kind of disgusted, at least by the sound of it.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
Interesting. Raised, then rejected. Control group? Failed test?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Sounds like Morden. Sounds like, but let's see.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that. But it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A breeding program. Trying to escape genophage effects?
Escape. Escape was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
Interesting.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
If Mercenary was correct, Krogan prone to mental instability.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
Uncertain. Likely irrelevant. Appears Okir has had no success.
Likely irrelevant, you say, but here we have a bunch of dead people and a bunch of cloned Krogan successfully.
Okir's voice? Did
Oh,
he speak?
already.
A breeding program.
Escape. Escape was
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
the Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Brute strength. Key aspect of Krogan.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
Can you show us the way? Help us fight to the lab?
No,
You got a problem?
I will fight if they come, but I feel it deep that I must wait. I kill, but only here. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
That Krogan was always such an interesting one to me.
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Keep it together.
Alright, Zaid.
Not a problem.
Here we go.
They're loose! Run for your damn life! They're all
Just heading. Ahead.
Here we go.
We'll stay close.
And I...
Deploying.
Ran right into that.
Try a real man's weapon.
Close combat. Problematic.
Lead the way.
Simple enough.
All right, as I switch it up.
Change weapon.
Who authorized that Krogan release? Okay, here.
Radar was standing downwind.
Firing an impact shot.
Bubble ahead.
Dead zone. Whoa. Shouldn't move like I did.
Simple enough.
Just through my shield.
Coming.
Where are you? I saw you on my map. There you are.
Do the trick.
Incoming.
How?
This'll put him down.
Could burn through any armor. Moving in. Engaging target.
Here we go.
What the? Now my target's mixed up.
Moving in.
Got it.
Shield has failed.
Right there.
I thought I saw ammo back here. Alright, you two. Alright.
Right behind you.
'Cause it sounds like y'all are asking to get killed back here. You.
Here in.
There we go.
Door. Closing in.
On my way.
With you. Simple enough. Deploying incineration.
Firing an impact shot. Incoming Krogan.
Forget which. Doesn't matter.
Taking fire.
Morton.
Kill that Krogan.
Burn nicely. Indeed. Of course.
Kill that Krogan.
Gravity is just not your
Firing
friend.
concussive shot.
It is mine, though.
Try a real
Krogan took down the grid. We're blind and getting hit on all sides. Where are the heavies?
Yeah, where are the heavies? Be glad once I really start cutting in the upgrades for both my powers as well as like my weapons. This weapon particularly ends up with a pretty nice sized clip, but it has to, considering that kind of weapon it is. Whoa.
Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit. Where's Jador and her personal guard?
I think they need Jador and their personal guard.
This is valuable.
It sure is. Zaid, what you think?
Switch up.
Hostiles incoming.
A rocket to the back. Love it. Okay. To the face with mine. Alright.
With you.
Loud and clear.
There goes your cover, kids.
Sit down you go.
Slow it down, Zaid. Slow it down. I warned you, old man. What the?
Any armor. Simple enough.
Eh. Think you've learned your lesson this time, old man?
You got it.
You're in trouble. It only means you're not gonna be moving.
Enjoy.
See? It only means you're not gonna be moving. No, no, no.
Krogan charge overall.
That is weird. You gave Krogan clones you weren't keeping armor. Woo! Let's see if I can weave this one. Nope. Oh, I'm probably dead. That's fine. Alright, now one thing to note, when you die, you do have to reapply your
Switching sidearms.
Switch up.
weapon mod.
Krogan on our 6. Copy. Goddammit. Where's Jador and her personal guard?
This is valuable.
Hostiles incoming.
Enjoy.
Firing an impact shot. Here we go.
Don't be stupid, old man. Literally over here about to do it again. Boy, thought you learned your lesson back when you broke Jesse or whatever the hell you told me.
for takedown. Not difficult. One down. We'll stay close.
Gotcha.
Oh, this might kill me. Okay, save myself.
Simple enough.
Lead the way.
Holy crap. Morton's down.
This'll put him down. Here we go. Sit down.
Crap.
Firing an impact shot. Got it. On my way. Firing concussive shot. Hell of a shot.
Be right there.
Gotcha.
Alright, so this segment is dealt with. That's funny. Same row and all. Love it.
Kill the trespassers.
Oh. Wrong door. Very wrong door. Or wrong place, rather. Okay.
With you.
Firing an impact shot.
Flammable or inflammable.
Gotcha.
Doesn't matter.
That's why we get proximity techniques, children.
Shield down.
Firing concussive shot.
Not a problem.
Gotcha.
I said it was a little messy. Yeah.
Berserkers
What the?
Killed that one.
Okay. All right. All right. Feel much better at least.
I need everyone out of the labs to fight this. Every floor, every outpost, move!
After you.
Killed that one. Standing down with.
Ah! I came off of the trigger, but it didn't drop fast enough. That's alright.
Perfect.
Change weapon. Locked and loaded.
I need everyone out of the labs to fight this. Every floor, every outpost, move!
You got it. You
Right
got it.
behind you. One is not difficult. Wish I were standing downwind.
Take down.
Of course. Both down. Because why not? Thing locked up. Oh. I got you now. I have nothing for you, except a couple of holes to the face. Legendary levels of bullshit.
Concentrate fire on my position. Concentrate on.
I think they did, bro. I think they did. I'll give it to him. He's ballsy. Because why wouldn't he say concentrate on my target instead of concentrate on my position? That's some commitment. Especially if it's something the Blue Suns inspires. Okay. Go on, hop over and there we go. Beautiful.
Not a problem.
Yeah, what's he shooting at?
Got it.
This worked nicely.
On my way. Hell of a shot.
Burn through any armor. Of course. Killed that one.
Okay. Oh wow. That's some falls on pathing. There's some great following right there.
We'll end it quickly.
Fire at will, Alpha.
We'll end it quickly. Flammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter. Burn through any armor.
Jesus, man.
Excellent targeting. Deploying incineration tech. Indeed. Deploying
Okay.
incineration tech.
Yeah, I'm like, what the?
Right behind you. Could burn through any armor. We'll stay close. Of course. Just the thing to help. Moving it, not difficult. Ready for takedown.
It was very weird. Sort of seem to jump all over the place.
Indeed.
Here we go.
All right. Good Lord have mercy.
All enemies accounted for.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me. I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Rana Thanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
I remember quite well.
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab.
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okir is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
What's Okir trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okir mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
You know, as much as you might be trying to avoid trouble, this does not look like the kind of place to be doing it.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
Yes, you do.
Should have killed her. Too much knowledge without ethical boundaries.
Maybe. We'll see. Now, I'll show you something here in a second to keep an eye out for.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
One moment. Now, you didn't have to do what I'm doing right now. You can do it later, but I like to just knock it out. Now, if you notice in the upper right-hand corner under that bar, you don't see any money. You normally would. Excuse me. And the reason you don't,
This looks interesting.
is because it's an upgrade. So keep your eye out for that anytime you're doing those. You can, I'm assuming you can lose upgrades. I've never failed any of those puzzles. So I don't know. I haven't even tested them. I'm assuming you can lose upgrades like that potentially, especially if you can lose money. So, you know, just be careful.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Well, don't get mad at me. I had to carve my way through the forces that are supposed to be working with /for/ with you.
You don't want to know who I am before you start making demands?
I know you, Shepard. Your own demands will come, I'm sure. You weren't dragged back from death because someone needed a diplomat. Surprised. All Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
I make no apologies. It was the most efficient solution.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Personal issues irrelevant. Here for the collectors.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. a human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
Sorry about that. Got a notification.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps, but I will restore the Krogan, and my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or Horde would. My legacy is perfection, with each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
I mean, that's definitely a method to use. Not exactly something I personally get into. Genetic engineering like that. Especially not with what he's talking about. But alright.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over, like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Alright then. Let's go, whoa, you two. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Not if we can help it.
Someone shut.
Give me a minute, I'll shut that bitch up. Ooh, hold up. Had to cut the audio up in my ears. I'm regretting that.
Engaging target.
No, I can feel you vibrating through the ground. Where are you? There you are.
This'll put him down.
What the?
Lock and lock.
I was standing down.
Yeah, I'm probably dead. I don't know. I got lucky. Ah, didn't hit throw fast enough.
Switching sidearms.
Changing weapons.
It's also useful that if you use your ammo abilities, if the teammate who activated it goes down,
Switch up.
you still have them, so.
Someone shut that thing. On it. Eat that. Find Kentucky gun. You got it.
Could burn through any armor. Of course. Not a problem.
Heads up! He's charging! This'll
Ready for
put him
takedown.
down! On it.
What?
Any armor. Get ready to fight. Keep them back.
Woo, shit. You're not.
Stay close.
Okay, Morty. That's... Ooh. Damn. Kind of relying on that cover.
Ready for takedown. Engaging target.
Nah, you're done.
With you.
I was waiting on that. Eventually, she runs out of Krogans to unleash at you.
Enjoy.
Your mama.
Burn through any armor.
You won't win.
Moving in.
You can't.
Alarms in the lab. This just keeps getting better.
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okeer's personal life. Contamination detected.
Ah, hate that.
Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
Lead the way.
If I knew why the collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This Grunt. Perfect.
He killed thousands of his own people, but he sacrificed himself to save this.
Delusional. Unlikely one Krogan, however strong, could have impact Okeer wanted. Am almost certain. Suggest leaving it.
Almost certain, huh?
Afraid he'll make your genophage obsolete?
No, but Krogan genetically dangerous, socially dangerous as well. Have enough enemies without adding this.
Normandy, Okeer is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
We also don't have a Krogan, so... Wouldn't mind getting a Krogan. Clone facility destroyed, Okeer dead, but his son was recovered. Loss of Okeer could be a problem. Will allow Shepard to decide whether to activate the Krogan. And then we got Krogan Vitality. So our Krogan squad members get plus 25% health. A scientist named Okeer designed a retrovirus that matches the Krogan genetic code. Modifying the gene sequence of the virus and injecting a small amount into a Krogan can induce a change in the genetic code. Sniper rifle upgrade for damage, and we are done with that.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
Yeah. I can't blame they feeling. But at the same time, sniper rifle damage. Need to pick up more upgrades. Metagel capacity. Emergency shielding. Unity restores squad members' shields to full strength. Forgot you gotta get that upgrade. The Eviscerator. Go ahead and get the Krogan upgrade. I'm going to be waking up the Krogan anyway, as we've already established.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Yeah, wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
I had a feeling you were holding something back.
Apologies, classified information, but you've earned the full story. Need to know me, what I can do, what I did. Wasn't lying completely. Initially just did recon, but uncovered data. Troubling. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Impressive.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
Okay, I guess only an undergrad would miss things, huh? Yeah, we'll remember that. Honestly, it sounds like good news to me.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
No, you do check their birth rates, but not with a virus. They need proper amounts of territory. We already established this in the first game. Once they left Tuchanka, their population experienced an extreme boom. They weren't weighed down by the radiation and sicknesses of their home worlds anymore. Their one mistake was that they chose to take territory, but they also need to slow it down. A virus is not how you do that.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal, not a murderer. Genocide, unnecessary. Krogan as a whole, violent, aggressive, still have outliers, worth saving. Genophage modification protected galaxy, allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Now, they wouldn't run out of areas for that garbage code to connect? I'm not a geneticist, so I'm legitimately asking. No, it was too far. Thank you for telling me, but that was too far. The genophage in and of itself, and then the reinforcement of it. And then look, let's say even the genophage in and of itself wasn't too far. Cool. They've had 1,000 years to kind of get the foot put in their asses to calm down and not be so aggressive. Now, them being mercenaries doesn't exactly help their cases, but I mean, as Rex stated in the last game, what else are they really gonna do?
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
There must always be limits we won't cross, Morton. Otherwise,
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
who's to say others can't make the same argument against the Solarian people and play their game?
Is it true we have a pod containing a baby Krogan down in the cargo hold?
Not a baby. He's a full-grown super soldier, ready for combat.
Please be careful if you decide to birth him. His personality is completely unknown. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Nope, we're good. Alright. Hello from the Reds. From Finch, Shepard. Had family on the colony that got hit. I used some contacts with the Reds and found a couple of people who said they can get you this message. You might not have much use for me. You spend too much time with the damn aliens, pretending your time in the gangs back on Earth never happened. I know you weren't happy when I found you at the Citadel a couple of years back, but I'm glad you're on this. I hope you find whoever took my people on Freedom's Progress and kicked their scaly asses. Glad to see human finding these bastards. I'm glad it's you. Do the Reds proud. As you can see, it was the dude Finch we found outside Cora's Den in the first game who wanted us to help one of the members of the Reds get out of prison. We chose not to. Illegally get out of prison. A gift of words. Consort Shayera. Commander, I thought my gift of words had been incorrect. An embarrassing notion. But my contacts tell me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense that you head toward an even deeper darkness. When you fought Saren, only your resolve was tested, but now I fear you cannot rely only on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure those battling at your side fight with clear minds and glad hearts. Be well, Consort Shayera. If nothing else, she does have a way with words. You get more flies with honey and all that. You and Garrus are alive. Dr. Chloe Michelle. Dear Commander Shepard, I was relieved to hear that you were alive. I was devastated to hear the destruction of the Normandy and those people who didn't make it off in time. After you went missing and were presumed dead, I feared I'd never see you or Garrus again. You and he did so much to help clean up the wards when you were hunting for Saren. The galaxy needs more people like you, and I'm glad that you're still here to protect those of us who have grown to depend on both of you. Is Garrus with you again, by any chance? After being so happy to hear of your survival, I wonder if perhaps he might have ended up with you. I left a few messages on his public accounts, but you know how he is about checking his mail, and I don't think the comm address I have for him works anymore, because he hasn't returned any calls. Always so busy on his grand crusades, his great passions, that he focuses on them to the exclusion of anything or anyone else. Anyway, if you know where he might be, I would really love to hear from him. Or both of you could come by the next time you're near the Citadel. Thanks, Chloe Michelle. Well, Dr. Michelle likes herself a Tyrion. Alright. Things are quiet again. Omega Clinic desks. Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solus's clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check. How bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks. Daniel. I wouldn't look. The Blue Suns may be a security firm, but they ain't just a security firm. We've already dealt with them down here. I don't know what else Jador was up to, but we've already dealt with him down on Corliss. So, yeah.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
But you can keep your ass eating to yourself.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okeer's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
All right.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Human. Male. Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okeer? Or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okeer's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine. One fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
Is it that easy for Okeer's perfect Krogan to abandon his mission?
Okeer is just a voice in the tank. If his imprints are true, then he created something stronger than him. So he's not worthy of me. And if his hatreds aren't strong enough to compel me, they've failed too. I feel nothing. I have no connection.
I'll grant part of that initial part. If he created something superior to him, it doesn't mean that he's unworthy of you. Your superiority does not trump his experience, boy.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise shepherd. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you. Shepherd.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
For those of you who might be aware, but in case you might not know, that's the voice actor Steve Bloom. You tend to hear him all over the place. Starscream from Transformers. Sorry about that. Starscream from Transformers. Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Sorry about that. I keep getting these weird notifications on my phone. He was Wolverine at one point in one of the Wolverine series. And and this is an interesting one. I had learned this one last year. He come to find out he was actually Tom from what was it? Toonami. Toonami, there it is. Had to remember it. It took a bit. Oh, actually, I think I forgot that one. Because I used to watch Toonami as a kid, so yeah. What else did he... Jesus. I'd have to look. But yeah. Needless to say, he's kind of been everywhere.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Yeah, that sounds right.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Did Okir give you any imprints about the collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okir spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
Interesting.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Not making his upgrade either right now. His is a shotgun specifically for him. Custom Claymore. Grunt gets a Claymore heavy shotgun. Extremely short-range shotgun, but extremely powerful. Armory scientists produce a single prototype for Grunt in violation of Council space weapons safety standards. The recoil of the Claymore is enough to break a human's arm. Fortunately, Grunt is not human.
So I should keep this crap around? Don't let it pile up. I live down here.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Keep the crap around. Let it pile up where you live.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yep.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports were for Okir. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Don't worry, Kelly. I wouldn't let him touch you.
If there's any touching being done, you'd better be involved. Anyway, what's up?
That'll be all.
Take care.
Oh boy, Kelly. Your level of forwardness would... Just be careful. That's all I'll say. You seem to like to play ball until somebody potentially takes you up on it. Encrypted transmission, elusive man. Shepard, I see you awakened Okir's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this Grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based at least partially on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data, but again, you are in charge. And there we go. That's that mission right there. And that's going to be the end of episode 7 of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X, folks. If y'all like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.